Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. We're witnessing the total collapse of Justin Trudeau, and it's happening right now. Trump's tariffs just hit Canada like a freight train, and hours later, Trudeau's on the phone with the man himself. Spoiler alert, it didn't go well. He's crumbling, folks, crying on live TV, warning Canadians their lives are about to get real tough. But here's the kicker. Trump doesn't even want these tariffs. He's just forcing Canada to lock down that leaky border they've ignored for years. This is out perspective, and we're breaking it all down. Trudeau's got the nerve to go on national TV and feed Canadians a pile of excuses that don't even hold water. He's stammering about how less than 1% of illegal fentanyl comes through Canada. Yeah, right. Here's the dirty little secret. Canada doesn't even track their border well enough to know what's sneaking through. So what's he really saying? We don't watch our borders, so don't blame us. That's not going to fly, Trudeau, not with Trump watching. The man's slamming tariffs down because Canada's refused to secure their side, and instead of stepping up, Trudeau's just sitting there whining. Meanwhile, Trump's made it crystal clear. He doesn't even want these tariffs. He's begging Canada to lock it down. But Trudeau? He's too busy playing victim to do a damn thing about it. This is alt perspective, exposing the cracks in weak leadership. Stay with us because it gets worse.
Just like I did a month ago, I want to speak first directly to the American people. We don't want this. We want to work with you as a friend and ally. And we don't want to see you hurt either. But your government has chosen to do this to you. On a personal level, I've made sure that every single day in this office, I put Canadians first, that I have people's backs. And that's why I'm here to tell you all that we got you. Even in the very last days of this government, we will not let Canadians down today and long into the future. Because in the past few weeks, we've been working with our provincial and territorial partners to make sure that families can rely on this system, not just for years to come, but will allow this system to lock in, to become something that no government, a year from now, 5 years from now, 20 years from now, could ever go back on. And it's hard to do, because there is nothing one government can't do that can't be undone by the following government. Unless Canadians are very clear on the need to keep this going. So we are going to make sure that more Canadians over the coming years understand that childcare is a foundational building block of what it means to be Canadian, like healthcare or social programs or cheering at a Canadian anthem. Today, we have great news to share. We've reached a deal with 11 of 13 provinces and territories to extend current early learning and childcare agreements until March 2031.
Back? Good. Did you catch that? Trudeau's up there, tears in his eyes, feeding Canadians this sob story while Trump's tariffs are crushing his weak excuses. We don't track our border, so it's not our fault. Are you kidding me? That's not leadership. That's a guy cracking under pressure. Trump's not buying it, and neither should you. This is alt perspective, and we're calling it like it is. Trudeau's letting Canada crash, all to dodge the real fix. Folks, here's where it all lands. Trudeau's had his shot to fix this, and he's blown it. Trump's tariffs aren't some random punishment. They're a wake-up call. Canada's ignored for too long. Look at Mexico. They stepped up, worked with Trump, and bam! 85% of their tariffs got slashed just the other day. Meanwhile, Trudeau's dragging his feet, letting Canadians suffer with higher prices and a weaker economy, all so he can play political games and maybe, just maybe, claw his way back into power. Trump even called it out. Trudeau's using this mess to run again. Spot on, and it's pathetic. This is alt perspective, exposing the truth. Weak leaders crash, strong ones fight. So, what's the takeaway? Trudeau's gambling with Canada's future, and Trump's not blinking. Hit that like button if you're fed up with this nonsense. Subscribe for more. We're just getting started. Stay sharp out there.